call Sister Maxi, but I don't know who you are and what you do.
Really?
Yeah.
Google.
Yeah. Because I'm also having a television program in Holland, and I'm secretary of the Ashanti Heritage Movement worldwide.
Yes.
So I've come to familiarize myself with Jamaica.
Yes.
Because we are hearing different type of the story about here. And since I'm here, I've seen that it's not true what people are talking.
Okay.
So I'm taking the opportunity to invite the world to come and witness with their own eyes what Jamaica is.
Okay.
You know, and meeting you, I don't know who you are. So I want to know about you. There's people.
Great Maxine Stowe. Go ahead, Maxine.
Okay, I'm Maxine. Well, I'm an African Jamaican. I work in the music industry, and I work within the Rastafari community, focusing on social, economic, political development, so we can achieve our aim of unity with Africa. So that's me.
That's you.
Everything else is on Google.
That is on Google. Which means I'm studying with an important personality, a black African woman living in Jamaica and then working for the social and political development of all the black people. So irrespective of where you are, you have to have this energy in you as a black woman to know that you have a lot to do to help us. So every man who is also listening can also see me and know that we need the unity. You can see from here the way it goes. So whenever you meet a black sister, have time for her, and when a black sister meets a black brother, you also got to have time for the brother, and the peace and unity go on. Really?
A council on the road. Yeah, we're just arriving now.
40 days.
Right this minute.
How many days have you been working?
40 days.
And today is the last day.
Today is the last day and you are with us. Can you believe it? What? We are
40
what?
days and 40 nights.
40 days and 40 nights. And we just arrived. This minute we just arrived. So everybody in this has done the whole walk.
Yeah, I'm glad.
You got my bag?
Yeah, we just
We
finished.
sleep
We
in
just
church
finished Port
floors,
Antonio.
we sleep in community centres,
Yeah, I was just touching
we
this.
sleep in schools. We just have
Yeah.
little mats on the ground. We're soldiers.
Oh,
On a mission, on a pilgrimage for the earth.
So we're waiting
On a
for the
pilgrimage
school
to stop
children
Jamaica
to
drowning in
move from
plastic.
yeah.
On a pilgrimage to help the
the Port
children
Antonio
learn to
courthouse
swim
into the square.
Yeah.
and to protect the coastline
just
of
waiting to
Jamaica.
link up
So
with the
I'm
school
chair of
kids.
a big marine foundation here. We've just
Your
got
name?
down in Port Antonio. My name
Yeah,
is Dee
Constantine.
Kai.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm Irish, and I'm a Irish rebel, Jam Irish,
Okay,
which is Jam Irish, which is
Yeah, to see if
fighting
they have
for
any law.
any rights
No,
that
no,
are not in
no.
place
Nobody at all what?
that need to happen. And when you see the plastic pollution here, you've got to
There,
do
yeah.
something.
And then can
Not
you,
talk,
I need to
talk,
get in
talk,
touch
talk,
with
talk.
Sterling,
So we walked.
the chief
We
up
took
at
action.
Maroon.
Okay, so the walk should be a
I
recognition
don't know if
of
you
your
could
resistance.
get Lumsden or one of them. to give you
The
number.
walk is a recognition of our
No, I wanted to
commitment.
call them, 'cause I want to go up there
It
after.
shames non-action.
Yeah.
And it challenges.
With the,
But meaning that the walk is to
the
resist
ambassador.
the much production of plastic damaging human life.
Damaging everyone's life. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's time when the people rise,
Alright.
that's when change happens. When the energy comes together, that's when change happens.
That's true.
And it doesn't need 100% of the people to act. It just needs a third of the people to act, and change comes.
Recognition.
I have a mission. Well, we said that we're gonna do a wrap up in Trenchtown,
Yeah.
press conference, possibly a round table. Anyway, there's something happening with downtown Kingston, as you know. They're trying to redevelop it, and they looked at Bournemouth to Trenchtown.
Yeah.
So the issue is that the people, the politics, as you know, is what came in and transformed and created what's happening now, the violence, the shooting and whatever. And so the business people, it would seem to me, realize that if they want to have business, if they want to develop Kingston as a tourist destination, then these people have to have a change in their behavior and attitude. Mm-hmm. So they can't reach them because of the politics. No. You know what I mean? And the politicians are the people who are the councillors or whoever. They have the crumbs. So their power over the people is how they
dish out
the crumbs. So I spoke to them and I said, if there's a new paradigm, it would be with business people who see the value of Kingston, because you have a core of it. And the value is that the people's behavior has to change. So I said, well, if you have the politicians in check, then that's the easiest thing to do, because they really are the... I mean, I've heard them talk about dismantling the garrisons, which is really dismantling the politics of how they have divided the people for the world. So if you want to transform them into whatever, you have to get rid of these people, or they have to come different kind.
They have to become less important.
Less important, you know. And so they were telling me about these meetings. So there's a struggle at the top, you know, because these business people too is a different class from the
previous ones.
Previous one, the slave master money. You have those business people. Then you have the business people who rose from, you know, being a shopkeeper to the, you know. So that's what I observed. They have gained wealth, and a lot of them have gained wealth because as merchants, they traded the ganja. You know what I mean? Oh, they're the still. But anyway, I'm just trying to see how this transformative behavior could be antecedent to that.
An antidote. I would really like to have that conversation, because I'm really interested in how, and something I've spent a lot of time doing is how we... You can leave the people in power being in power. They can feel whatever they want to feel, and we just, the people, walk around them. We're like a river. We're changing course. Right. If they want to be part of it, they have to catch up.
Right.
And that works so powerfully, but we have to decide what that looks like in action. And some of it will be business, and some of it won't be business. Some of it will be just people. You know, stepping up, waking up, and realizing where their power really sits. I always say, if people only knew their power.
Honestly, we have no idea what the same is. We're like, I don't know.
Share your kids.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, on the walk.
Such matters anymore.
Going too fast. Yeah, they're going too fast. We're going too fast.
One love, one step.
Yes.
Plastic pollution and destroy our ocean. One love, one step walk around the island.
So, what are your thoughts here? You think Jamaica will finally get it and clean up this mess that we've started? What do you think?
Not so easy, you know, but the awareness and the findings from all this,
Yeah.
when we put it together, yes, we'll find, but certainly Jamaica have a lot of direction in cleanliness because everybody in their own home does a measure
yeah.
of cleanliness. It's just to extend that perimeter and call Jamaica your yard.
Yeah.
Back a yard, we are yard, and just focus for no say it is also important where it's not your boundaries perimeter or property line.
Yeah.
That it is also fine to keep the place clean.
So where did this march originally started in Jamaica?
From the Alligator Head Foundation, and that's at Clear Spring in
What
Port
parish?
Antonio.
Oh, so we started in Port Antonio.
Yes.
And you concluded in Port Antonio.
Right. We walked the coastline of Jamaica. That means we came off some part of the highways just to stick to the coastlines, the old roads.
The old roads.
Meeting the people, the communities, and able to see the real deal. Because when you drive, you know, Jamaica have a nice face value when you drive. Because they do not fear the well good job, you know.
Yeah.
But it's when you walk and you look beyond the line.
Yeah, we need to do more.
And
what's your name, my brother?
This is I, Rossrod, the resident poet. One love, one step.
Enough love.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thoughts here as a Rastafarian doing this walk in trying to keep the environment clean.
Well, it's very important to keep the environment clean because, as you know, we live in the environment. We can't live out of space.
Yeah.
So we live in their environment. So we have to keep the environment clean. And that's why I was on this walk, because first when I heard about the plastic pollution, I didn't have no knowledge about it. I didn't have no knowledge about how plastic was polluting the environment and in the sea until I met with the Alligator Head Foundation and they gave me knowledge about it.
Wow.
So, and it's very, it's like an epidemic proportion out there because we just come off the whole island,
coastline,
walk around the whole coastline, and we seen gullies, we seen everything, we seen it all.
So it is a mess then, is that what you're saying?
More than a mess. It's terrible because out there in the sea, the fishers them can tell you that you have a whole island of plastic bottles out there.
Wow.
And just a little bit of them wash up and come on the shore and you know, destroying the reefs, killing the fishes. The sea turtles, when the sea turtles see a plastic, they think
reckon
it's a jellyfish.
Food. Yeah,
They think it's jellyfish, so they eat it. And then you have birds that feed off the sea. That you have a whole island of birds dead with plastic cork in their belly, lighters and all type of things. You know, so we really have to be conscious about what's going on.
Thank you very much, my brother. Keep up the work. What about you? You're from the Kiwanis Club?
Yes.
What are your thoughts today?
I think we have a serious issue in Jamaica as it regards to disposal of garbage.
Yes.
Especially our plastic containers.
Yes.
I think the government needs to do more to get the citizens buy into the whole thing of pollution and keeping our environment clean. I know the plastic bottles have been creating havoc and we see it on the news daily.
And styrofoam, they're talking about styrofoam as well.
Yes.
So this march
is very important.
Yes.
So persons can know that what we're doing to the environment is dangerous, not just for us, but also the
future generations and
all the living species and future generations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So what are your thoughts now? You're in school. What's the name of your school?
Titchfield High.
Titchfield High. What are your thoughts on the environment?
Too much pollution.
Polluted. Plastic especially.
Too much pollution and?
We can get ways, we can reduce it.
Okay. Starting from the one on the right. What's your name?
I'm Ashley.
Okay, and you?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you very much for talking, okay?
Yeah.
Keep up the good work.
Rastafari.
Like what you're saying, now, this my brother, Big Stone, it's called Kwaku. Because when they check it, the date that he's born on Wednesday. And if you are born on Wednesday, then according to the Hebrews, you are called Kwaku.
It's like,
yes, so if you are born on Wednesday, then you get to call yourself Kwaku, because I'm also Kwaku. And the meaning of Kwaku is opening. Because our ancestors, every day they have a specific duty that they perform. You know, Monday is looking for, searching for. Monday is called a duada. A duada means they are searching for the thing. Tuesday is called Ebenada. Ebenada means that they are cooking what they have found. And then Wednesday means they are opening it because it's cooked. And Thursday is, drying it. Because if you cook it, you have to let it become cold before you eat. Friday, they set the food on the table.
Bless up.
And then Saturday, they eat. Because Saturday, that's why they Sabbath. Because if you are eating, you have to have time. Relax your body, rest, and eat. And then Sunday, they wash their clothes. All the dirty things that they have done, they clean it on Sunday. Look at how smart God made our ancestors. Because when, later on, the people knew that we were 2 months. I'm talking about when we were coming. Before I let them make the glitch.
Yeah. What you want to say, meeting one of the founding elders of Rastafari?
It's a positive movement because we live in a world where we have to live naturally. So allowing people to push plastic will damage the environment and there will be pollutions and sicknesses, and when we are sick we will die and we will not live our life. So I'm happy to see this movement resisting against spitting of plastic everywhere. That is death, nasty, and it causes sicknesses. And also, Emperor Selassie talk about the spiritual emancipation. This is what we are doing because we have to act. And upon the action that we take, then a decision can be taken against what we don't like in this life. So I'm happy being part of this movement. I'm here, my brother.
What's your name, my brother?
Bongo Leo.
Bongo Leo.
Yes, sir.
From which mansion?
Naya Bingi.
The Naya Bingi mansion.
Naya Bingi priest.
Naya Bingi priest.
Yes, sir.
You worship out by 9 miles?
No. Yes, all around.
Yes.
Yes, I would say, give way to our words, Holy Dr. Emperor Selassie.
Yeah.
Consider our meditation.
Yeah, go close.
Harken unto the voice of our cry.
Yeah.
And I Holy Dr. Emperor Selassie.
Yeah.
Whereunto thee will I not pray.
Yeah.
And our voice shall hear in the morning, Holy Dr. Emperor Selassie. In the morning, I direct and I pray unto thee, and when you come. For thou art not the Holy Dr. Emperor Selassie, I thought pleasure and wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight, thou hatest all workers of iniquity. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leastly. The Holy Dr. Emperor Selassie will harbor the bloody and deceitful man. But as for I and I will come into thine house, in the multitude of thy mercy, and in thy fair will I worship towards thy holy temple. Lead I and I, Holy Dr. Emperor Selassie, in thy righteousness, to find our enemy. Make I and I way straight before I and I face, for there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wicked, their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, Holy Dr. Emperor Selassie, and let them fall by their own counsel. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgression, for they will build against thee. For let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let I and I shout for joy.
Joy.
Because thou defendest I and I. Let I and I that love thy name be joyful in thee. For the Holy Dr. Emperor Selassie will bless I and I the righteous. With favor will thou compass I and I as with a shield. Hail Rastafari. Grow to word and grow to sound and grow to the power of the
Yes, give thanks and praise now, Brother Stone. As we all seen wherever I've been with you with the writing, according to the words of His Imperial Majesty, in which I and I look upon the sea, you know what I mean, as a life giver, not only for the fishes, but in all over the sea play a tremendous role in survival where humanity is concerned. You know what I mean? So we have a right, we have this right to protect it and see that it keep clean. You understand me? Blessed love, my brother, give thanks.
Brother Constantine, bro, what are your thoughts on the environment and the plastic and infestation of the ocean?
Well, the environment is very important, you know, because the quality of the environment determines the quality of one's life.
Yeah.
And how long one will spend on the earth. So the earth is the people and the people is the earth. So it's important that we learn to protect the earth. Because I observe in the walk is that we have children, white people and black people coming together for the same cause. And that is very, very significant. And we just hope that, you know,
like a shy lamp edify. If you get locked up in a jail, go tell Judge Fuse, you know, give them no bail. Must a bag of black and a jump up and real. Like now watch you look up in the bad ass up it tail. School girl, they are all fetching a chase. In a bus back boy and the wrong waist. What did you go eat up, wonder what did you go taste. When your mother walks the word of the money, you always put them on the alert. Watch on the man to the bang 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 bang. I ain't China. Right now, mama send her pit me go a school figure learn. She get taken away. She put her in on her head, she not know where to turn. It's like a judgment day. The man give me sweet thing, but me nah go. Cause me no want in a play fago. Me want bust like cocktail and cargo. Me buy me daddy up, me mommy so proud. Watch your man see the bang 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 bang. I ain't jail. Left there. We work hard in school. We work hard in school. Mom see all of the hard-working people man are here now. Watch the man still bang 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 bang. I ain't jail now. Hard work are the key to success. Anything you want, you feel must live for sweat. Hard work, nothing more, nothing less. Think couldn't do the work yet. You want pass the exam. Work for that, you got money in your hand. Want to say work for that? Want to work with me? What am I say? You want pass the exam. You want horse and land. You want car and van. You want money in your hand, you better. Alright, give me the microphone and the place be wrecking. But my people say me now go.
Greetings. This is a great day, a historic day in Jamaica, when the hands of Africa and the hands of Jamaica meet as one. The Africans at home and the Africans abroad, as the Honorable Marcus Garvey has said, is one African family. Now we are really troubled that we have been here for over 500 years and we have not been able to reclaim our homeland, Mother Africa. We are ready, and we know the Africans at home on the continent is ready. I am Heru Aishakamusa Menelek, the president of the Marcus Garvey People's Political Party. I'm a lay magistrate in the courts. I'm a justice of the peace, and I'm an ambassador for peace. I'm the president of the Marcus Garvey People's Political Party. And today is truly a great day when I stretch forth my hands, meeting with my brother Kwaku from the continent of Africa. And we bring greetings to the king, the Ashanti king, who we are inviting to come to Jamaica today, this historic day, that we will have the Africans at home and the Africans abroad being one under the name of Africa. No more we will be divided by the waters. No more will we be divided by the tricks and the wiles of the white man who has put many obstacles in our way. He has used religion, he has used politics, he has used the shades of our skin, he has used class to divide our people. But today we know we are one people, and we shall rise up as one people, one African people, No more will we look towards the coming of a white Jesus to liberate us. No more we will look for the liberation from the Queen of England. We have our own king, the king of the Ashanti, who shall come and be our king. As the Bible says, our king is our God. So we look forward to seeing our king and God from Ashanti Kingdom coming to Jamaica and representing us. We are the children of Africa, and we await our Creator. This welcome is from every African in Jamaica, extended to the King of Ashanti to be here in person when we meet, and we shall fulfill the words of our prophet, the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, when he said, Africa for the Africans, those at home and those abroad. And this is the message that we bring. The Africans are one. It is the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. And when we use the word philosophy, at the year 2000, the Honorable Marcus Garvey was voted as in the top 50 philosophers of all time, amongst all the Greeks that we have been hearing about. But we know our philosopher, Marcus Mosiah Garvey. And I present it to you, take to the king, because this is one of the books that the Honorable Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana read and decided that Ghana must be an independent nation. We are no peon, we are no serf, we are no slaves. We are great people, we are kings and queens. And we hope by sharing the knowledge in this book, we shall take our rightful place in earth as earth's rightful rulers. I also speak on behalf of the Paul Bogle Foundation. The Honorable Paul Bogle is one of our liberators. In 1865, he rose up in St. Thomas to take away all the iniquity that was being impacted upon our people when they were put on land and land was taken away from them. Paul Bogle, a rich man at the time, he had to rise up with the people to throw off the coke of the colonial powers that was there. The Paul Bogle Foundation has always been working and will continue to work with the kingdom, the Ashanti Kingdom, and the King of Ashanti when he comes to Jamaica for our real and true liberation. So the Paul Bogle Foundation will extend great greetings to the King.
Yes.
Blessings.
Thank you so much, and I received the book with much honor, and it will be personally presented to the King. I take this opportunity to say to each and everyone who is watching and listening that today is a landmark of world history. Shaking hands with the president of the Marcus Garvey political party means that the unity that we have been striving for is achieved. I came here under the kind courtesy of the Paul Bogle Foundation in Jamaica, St. Thomas precisely. And because of that, I've been moving around, and where I go, each and everyone is looking forward to see the presence of the Ashanti King here in Jamaica. And they have the firm belief that as soon as he comes here, things will change for the better. I am no one to speak for him, but I will present everything in hand to him, and the decision will be heard. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure from my heart extended.
Okay, welcome my brother to Kingston, Jamaica National Stadium and the legendary Bob Marley statue. Just want to say that Bob Marley is one of our greatest heroes as it relates to music and reggae music in particular. So, you know, I think it's an honor to have you here paying respect to one of the world's greatest musicians of all time.
Thank you, my big brother. I think today is a day to remember in the sense that I was dreaming about this and it has come into reality. To sit right here by the statue of the great reggae star Bob Marley. I'm so happy. I've been saying this since that Jamaica is the best place to be. It's like a pilgrimage that all people should take it. Bob Marley said, Africa, unite for the benefit of your people. Unite for the benefit of your children. We talk about one love, what's love? Love is respect, responsibility, and everything. So I'm so happy sitting here to listen to the words that Bob Marley said, because it will help us. And secondly, I'm taking this opportunity to let listeners hear that I came purposely for the Boglo Foundation. People don't know about Boglo, but because when the king comes and sit with the people and listen to their prayer and the necessary things are done, then the freedom is achieved to its fullest, and that's what we expect. So as I'm talking, it's a nice day. You can see how the sun is shining here in Jamaica. When I intend coming, people started talking about different things, but as I said earlier on, it's a place to be, to feel. So I feel airy, and I say hello to the Ashanti Heritage Worldwide Movement in Amsterdam. That everything is going on, and we have a lot to do. So each and everyone should tighten his or her belt, because it's a long way that we have to go, but fortunately, there's a big light in the tunnel. So there's hope for tomorrow. Each and everyone should look forward to the coming of Otumfuo Osetutu Autosubienu to Jamaica. That's it. Rastafari.
I love.
This is the original Dandala from Bonwela. Inviting the king of the Ashanti to Jamaica on behalf of all Jamaican people. Respect.
Battering down center. I'm sitting right behind the living legend, Bonnie Whaler. I'm here on errand by the king of the Ashanti because I'm secretary of the Ashanti Heritage Worldwide Movement. And upon that request, I'm sitting beside him and inviting him to Ghana. And what he has said is that yes, he will come. So people of Ghana who are yearning and crying to see the face of Bonnie Whaler, pray for his long life, and one day you will surely see him. God bless. And we are not for Mr. Bonnie Whaler and Chain and Jamaica, Kingston. Ashanti Heritage Worldwide Movement in Tinamiwaha. Me buy in Suno. Yaton sa friend say ni yimuno omra Ghana said the yina yesu friend say omra no. Or say what obeba ha. Otumfuo say to otosumienu enkwaso. Ochese say otumfuo tia sei de. Ono so beba Ghana ama yina yehunu say ono so ya Asantini e wote ha. Into oba yina hu say nkabomu a eba ama Ghana ni Jamaica no. Akoso ama bibia wi. Present the big one.
Wow.
Nice beans.
Yeah.
Hold it up, let me see it. Wow. The legend.
All veterans, people of the order, to be focusing on the rasterization of the African of this diaspora and of this image that I, Dandana Bonwela, is still here focusing on. And I'm looking forward to seeing all Rastafarians globally in the defense of the Ethiopian order of Rastafari in this time. That time, henceforth and forever. Selah.
Battering down sentence.
Greetings, my brother.
Greetings, my brother.
Welcome.
Thank you.
On the behalf of all the Rastaman and the people of Jamaica, I would like to present this herbs to you.
Yes.
And it is made from slippery hemp and pimento and other herbs. You understand? And it is powerful in the cure of cancer, glaucoma, intestinal, you know?
Yeah.
So you can enjoy. Okay?
Thank you,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yeah, my brother.
I receive it with great pleasure.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Enjoy,
you.
brother.
Yes,
Much
man.
love.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and I could tell you too. There is a man in Mandeville that is look exactly like you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look exactly.
He looks like Kwaku.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Kwaku.
Yeah. He
What
looks
day
like
you were
Kwaku.
born?
June.
June.
Yeah,
the
4th
day.
of June.
4th of, okay. Find out the specific day that you are
Friday.
born. Then you are Kofi.
Kofi.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Kofi.
Yes.
Happy to meet you, Kofi.
Likewise.
Yes, man.
Likewise.
Yes.
And be careful on the roads. It's quite wet outside, as you are discovering. In studio with me, we have Kwaku Ampofo, the General Secretary of the Ashanti Heritage Worldwide Movement, and Jamaica's own Constantine Bogle, President and founder of the Paul Bogle Foundation. And they are here today to tell us about the planning of the upcoming 152nd anniversary of the Morant Bay Rebellion. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And welcome to Jamaica.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we're going to start with you, Bogle, in terms of it is the 152nd anniversary of what was one of the most groundbreaking series of events in Jamaica's history, the history of the then British colonies, and of course, we have been on that trajectory ever since. What are the plans for the 152nd anniversary?
Well, we recognize, the Paul Bogle Foundation recognize that most of the people living in Jamaica were taken from Ghana. And we have a Ashanti king in Ghana who sits on the golden stool, a stool that came out of the sky to him. And that stool is truly recognized as the throne of Solomon. So we believe that we are a part of that monarchy, and we have never been visited by our king. So we are saying that we want to create a discussion and to invite the king. So what we're doing right now, I did a documentary with Kwaku, take him through the whole Morant Bay uprising, and it will be presented to the king, and we are inviting the king to pour libation in St. Thomas for the thousands of people that died and the 1,000 houses that was destroyed, this family, and also to create an international Memorial Day, because the Paul Bogle Foundation is of the opinion that black people has lost some 500 million Africans. There are memorials for everybody, and we do not have a Memorial Day. So we are pushing for an international Memorial Day. We believe we can use that as the base to bring black people together and to create an awareness.
That's very interesting that you said that, but I want to go to you, Kwaku. Tell us how it is that you feel having this celebrated here in Jamaica. I'm sure you have traveled worldwide, but just bring us to that connection between Jamaica and the Ashanti tribe.
Yeah, history tells that since our brothers and sisters left the shores of Africa, most of the Ashantis are found here in Jamaica. And a higher percentage of the black people you see all over the world are here in Jamaica. And when I went to the Moraine 2 days ago, the communication between me and that man is just like I'm communicating with the person in Ghana. He understood me well, and also I understood him very well. Meaning that what our ancestors said, we can find our people in Jamaica is true. And Ampofo, that is the king. And I also to he is our king. So when Paul Bogle Foundation invited me coming here, then I think his presence will bring a strong relationship between the Ashantis, Ghana, and Jamaica. So specifically, the Ghanaians, the Ashantis, are found here in Jamaica. That is why the king's presence will be of much importance.
Right. And what time of the year exactly would the expectation of his arrival be? Is it confirmed as yet? Let me start here. Is it confirmed as yet that he will be here?
That comes from the Paul Bogle Foundation, because they are spearheading the invitation. And to Kramas, the day, that is when the incident happened at St. Thomas. So his presence to lay a wreath, will be a landmark, and then other people can follow. And it doesn't mean that he is only restricted to go to St. Thomas, but after he has done that, the other places like visiting the Maroons, and then other things also, just as...
so about what time of the year?
Well, October 24th is the day that Paul Bogle was on, and his best friend George William Garden was on the 23rd of October. So the 24th of October is the day that was the biggest shame and disgrace upon the people of St. Thomas, when their deacon and leader was on. So we'd love to have the king lighting a candle on that day, pouring libation, and we'd like Jamaica, because we have not been getting the Paul Bogle Foundation has been exists for the past 18 years, and we have been lighting 1,000 candles annually, because we lose thousands of people and 1,000 also. Each candle represents a family. It's not not just lighting a candle.
Let me ask a question. Even leading up to October 24, what events are planned or could still be put in place by the Paul Bogle Foundation to improve the knowledge and awareness of the average Jamaican citizen as to the importance of what happened in Morant Bay in 1865? One of the reasons why I pushed that question is because many people believe that Paul Bogle was tried and hanged, George William Gordon was tried and hanged, and that only 2 Jamaicans, no heroes, lost their lives. Many people don't know that there was a genocide across the parish of St. Thomas, particularly in Morant Bay, and as you are saying, thousands of families were, their homes were destroyed, hundreds of lives lost, farms were uprooted, and turmoil was deliberately unleashed across the parish, almost to, well, not almost, to punish people for having the audacity to rise up against the British government. What steps can be taken leading up to October 23rd and 24th so that more of us are aware of what the Morant Bay Rebellion really was?
Well, when George William Gordon, when they were about to hang George William Gordon on the 23rd of October, he asked for some time to write a letter. And in his letter, he said he did not expose to be disposed of in this manner because he had nothing to do with Morant Bay Rebellion. When on the very same day they catch Paul Bogle, Paul Bogle said at that time they already hung George William Gordon. George William Gordon had nothing to do with Morant Bay Rebellion, and he took full responsibility for the rebellion. So George William Gordon was hanged as an innocent man. The British government sent a committee that is called the Royal Commission, representing the Queen, to investigate Morant Bay Rebellion. This was headed by H.K. Starks, Lieutenant General Russell Corney, J.B. Newell in England. That's the base he came from. And I'm quoting, he wrote that the flagging was barbaric and the burning down of the 1,000 house and the killing of the people was wanton and cruel. Now, over the years that I have been putting on the Paul Bogle function, I hardly accept any funding because the system that exists wanted to put me down as one that just come in the name of Bogle, trying to use the legacy of Bogle to collect money. So all these events that we have been doing, not just in Jamaica, because I went before United Nations and I got a permit to light 1,000 candles in memory of the 500 million Africans that died as a result of slavery. I went before the Parliament in Atlanta, our state house, and I light 1,000 candles 2 years in a row, 2008 and 2009. I did that on behalf of the people of Africa. I went to Washington, D.C., at the White House Reflecting Pool in Washington, D.C. I lit 1,000 candles there in memory and start a memorial. But the whole thing break down. How much can Bogle alone do out of his pocket? So we know what to do to educate the people. But we also, the Parliament of the land, right, have to recognize that their existence, I didn't write the book, came about as a result of the blood sacrifice of these people. And we asked the Parliament even to light a candle within the Parliament, the entire parliamentarian coming together, and the day that the national hero was armed to acknowledge.
Sir, that we are out of time for such an important conversation, and I am trying very hard not to make any remarks for which my co-host might have to one day apologize. But the Parliament of Jamaica will sooner have a day commemorating Queen Elizabeth's birthday than the struggles of Jamaicans to get us to where we are today. We will continue this dialogue, 152nd anniversary of the Morant Bay Rebellion. Thanks again.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are with international recording artist Nesbeth. You know, my dream. And we're talking to Kwaku from the Ashanti International Worldwide Heritage Foundation. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, mister.
You're standing beside Nesbeth. What do you have to say to him after listening to all his music and so on?
Yeah, I'm taking the opportunity to give a big shout out to Ghanaians that I'm here with Nesbeth. My dream, as you know, is just an golden opportunity that I have been here. And then I'm arranging. One day you're gonna see him live in Ghana. I'm here with a big star. So people of Ghana, get ready. And then one day you see Nesbeth. My brother, happy meeting you.
Blessing.
Yeah, people have heard your name much more, and I'm happy seeing you.
Much love.
Yes,
my dream is to touch them one day in Ghana. Tell you all of them say Nesbeth Anya. Tell you my goal. Hey, yeah, man, Nesbeth. I'll definitely be coming to Ghana someday or the other. I don't know where I'm putting in order to take out. And we're there to inspire the nation, because it's all about entertain, inspire and educate. So we're not left out the inspiration part of it. It's a blessing and a joy. I'm here for a purpose, so we just do what we have to do. So I say, I am a success story, yeah, success. A success story, yeah, I am a success story, yeah, Ghana, Nesbeth,
yes,
Rasta, Africa.
Yes, and you know something? Since I came here, everybody is saying that they want the Ashanti king to come here because he is their king, because most of the Ghanaians are here. So what do you say about it?
Well, I am in support of that, you know, because they don't know Africa. We should stand together as all Africans, whether you come from near or far. So I'm about peace, love and unity across the globe. I'm about living and, you know, asking our fellow brothers and sisters to join force, so that we can do whatever we need to do in order to make life much better. But not only I and I, for the world. So I say, blessing.
Yes, man. Peace. And we are not for Ghana, ma. Say, me Nesbeth, and the dinner had my dream. Yatia, say, me Jamaica, Kingston, and I'm living classes here, and I'm living deep for more. Say, the bay, I fiber down over Ghana, or so over. Now, then they're praying and say, you're more to self, Motu force to our toss in the loop. As I think my hand, say I find out no more from my own enemy, so Papa, no, woman, no. It's in Nesbeth, and when you fool, I say, Omunano, Omudia, and I told Zafro for me buy a will be any home, so may a Ghana for. Until remember one day, and yes, I will. It will be a Obia, no more in the Yan, yes, man.
Gentlemen, here we are at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. We're saying farewell to Kwaku, Adu, Jamfi, Ampofo. He had a wonderful time in Jamaica and he's going back to Amsterdam and then into Ghana. My brother.
My brother. Yeah, you know, I'm just quiet because I don't know what I can say. I'm standing here in Montego Bay, Jamaica, you know, under the auspices of the Paul Boglo Foundation. You know, meant to be cancer baby. Yeah, because I was hearing too much about Jamaica, but since I came, the way I'm received, I'm so impressed and thankful to the Most High God that the people are so hospitable. The hospitality, the homage, the sense of understanding and unity I've found here is more than what I can describe. So people outside, we do hear a lot about Jamaica, that it's like this, it's like that. But come and see, the people are so good. The environment so conducive for living, and everything is well. That's why we are asking all people to come without fears. I've taken the opportunity to meet noble people here in Jamaica, in Kingston. Specifically, I've been to other parishes, and all I've seen here is that Jamaica is like Ghana. The people you see here, the body language, the environment, the food they eat, the talk, and everything proves that So I'm taking this opportunity to say to Ghanaians, specifically who are in Amsterdam, members of Ashanti Heritage Worldwide Movement, to understand that I've come to see, and what I've realized is this is a place to be. We need to come together with our people to portray the culture, instituting kings and queens, and then naming the children as we do back home. Because we are transferring the culture, the tradition, and the customs all over. You know, so that's it. Finally, I'm saying a big thank you to Jabi, Dada, born in Wela, Nasbet, and Sister Stowe, Massini Store, and other people, especially there is a Paul Boglo Foundation. You know, that is Constantine Boglo. You know, the main man who made it in all, together with Big Stone, you know, the arranger and the commander in all affairs. Thank you. The big stone. Because when you go, let's say to Jamaica Airport, Montego Bay, and I'm going to be or Saberema, my baby, my Juma, and the Yaka Keka, into the Obit Man, and yet from once at my 2 city to a Tosu, near Quasso. A day in a young woman in a year, a couple million Quasso, Yabraha, in Union Metra, a couple money and Jim. I had you. Then go for Jamaica on and it's a very peaceful land as we are. Oh, that's what who's only I know now, no, it will be all be an obra, never to be, then you be a come.
Here we are at the Samson International Airport, bidding farewell to my friend and my brother, Kwaku Abdul Jamfi Ampofo, General Secretary of the International Heritage Foundation, Worldwide Movement. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yes.
Peace be unto you.
Hello.
And I see you soon.
Yeah, in October.
In October?
Yes,
when the king...
I'm coming for the commemoration.
When the king comes?
Of the heroes. Yeah, probably the king comes in October too, because that's my mission. Because I'm on errand. I have to go and present the documents to the king. And then, unfortunately, you see me here.
In October?
In October. Yeah, but one day I'll come and I'll go no more. And I live here with you.
Yeah.
And you can also live together with me in Ghana.
Yeah.
You know, then we sing the tradition, the customs and everything. God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless you too. Talk to security and she'll show you the way. Right on. Right on, bro. Yeah, man. No, you're good. You're good. Carry on. Other security is ready for you. Carry on.
Alright, Amber.
All the best.
Jack Guide.
Yeah, man.
One love.
Yeah. Don't worry.
The struggle continues.
Hey, you hear me?
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful trip concluded. Kwaku, Adu, Jamfi, and Ampofo came to Jamaica for 1 week and he explored the Paul Bogle Foundation. He worked along with the Paul Bogle Foundation, meeting all the great ancestors, those alive and those that is dead. May good luck and long life reach you, my brother. Take care. Jah guide.
Peace.